Yo, what's up, guys? Thank you for clocking back in to the On Shift podcast. Today is episode 3. We talking about all the trade offseason. Really, there's so many trades that have happened from LeBron to Kawhi. To just breaking recently. Walker Kessler, Mitchell Robinson, Mike Conley. We got Norman Powell, Marcus Smart. We'll get all into that. But first, you know, big boy Dimitri over here said he wants to start off with bringing the sauce. So I'm gonna throw it over to him. Let's see what he has to say.
Oh man, I don't know where to begin with this. As an ex-Laker fan, a period and a chapter of being a Laker fan, a chapter is finally closed in the franchise's history, and I don't know if the internet is ready to talk about it yet. But can we talk about the fact of that the LeBron experiment in Los Angeles was a failure? Complete and utter failure.
Are you talking like everything he did? Failure.
Failure. I want to take
like
you
why?
back.
Why?
I'm gonna take you back. Let me start at the beginning. Let me take you back to
I'm
2018.
From how sickly that take is.
Let me take you back to
that
2018.
Take is so sick.
I'm gonna take you back to 2018. You remember in 2018, where LeBron was coming off of a great run in Cleveland. Back to back appearances in the finals, going back and forth with one of the greatest rivalries of all time, going against the Golden State Warriors.
Team of all time.
Yes, going against all of that, beating the odds and having the 3-1 comeback in the series. And then right after that, LeBron finally leaves Cleveland and he decides to sign with Los Angeles. Do you remember what the narrative was when LeBron decided to sign to Los Angeles? Let me quote him for you real quick. LeBron said, I came to the Lakers because I wanted to help Jeanie win championships and bring the spark back to the Lakers. Championships. Yes. Plural. Yeah. So LeBron himself is admitting that he came to Los Angeles to win championships. Now, I know what everyone's going to say. They're going to invalidate they're going to say that, oh, he won a championship. It can't be a success. He's going to win. It can't be a success. But I can't look past that. LeBron said he's going to win championships. And for a franchise like Los Angeles, one championship just simply isn't enough. Let's be honest. We're the second winningest franchise of all time. We're the second winningest of all time. Winning is in our DNA. Every other great that has been on our team has at least brought us two at least.
I mean, but I think that like it's a parody era. That's what this era is, the parody era. We've not seen an era like this. We've what now that we know who the champions are. The Knicks won the championship. That's the since 2019. That's the 7th champion in a row. No, it's 8. This is the 8th new champion. That we haven't seen this, and like you can't blame LeBron for losing. Honestly, because you think about it, he's getting older. What year did he go to? He went to 2019. He was just off his prime season. He obviously had a bad season, but that's not on him. That season was not on him. Because obviously you look at the team around him, was not good, right? And they don't even make the playoffs. But the next year, he gets a good supporting cast and a team that is connected with it, and he wins a championship. And I think that's where you're wrong. I think winning a championship in the parody era is very good. You know what I'm saying? I think one championship is enough.
So let me ask you a question. Why do you only stop at 2019? Why can't we go back 10 years to this date and talk about all of them? Because if we go back that far, we're going to talk about the Golden State Warriors making it to the finals 4 separate times. Four separate times.
Cavs also did that, but
no, Cavs didn't do that in the last 10 years. Cavs went there 3 times. But when I get the greatest quote unquote player on my team, I would expect for him to not only just make my team competitive, The team was competitive right when he got there. The expectation was not for LeBron to just make the team competitive. The expectation was for him to win championships. I'm I'm when I'm talking
I
about
just think the problem.
what
I just think the problem with multiple championships is just like it doesn't happen nowadays. You could go back 10 years, but guess what? Guess what happened 10 years ago? Yeah, sure, whatever. The Cavs and the Warriors played multiple finals, and then they won three. They won a fourth one in 2022. But guess what? LeBron wasn't on the Lakers then, and you also have to think like I think we haven't seen nobody's been back to the finals. Maybe the Celtics. The Celtics made it back twice. But guess what? They lost the second time. No, they lost the first time. They won the second time.
so you
So
just gave me three
where
teams that
where
were competitive for finals in this parity era. Three teams, and not to mention one of those teams won three championships in this parity era. Let's be so
it's
for
not
real.
the parity era started in 2019. We're not talking about this isn't
Yes, I
2016,
love how you
2017,
conveniently
2018.
stop right when the Warriors won it the year before. It's just so convenient. When the
It's a
Warriors
new
won
era though.
two,
That's what it
you
is.
can't start the new era at
You
2019. When
what
do
do
we
you mean?
ever
It's
start on an
eras.
odd number? What?
Oh, my fault. Okay, let's start. Let's start in 2020. It's still 7 straight. 7 straight
Congratulations.
since 2020.
Congratulations.
That's
We
still
still
7
have
straight. We
two
haven't seen
teams.
that.
We still have a team that went to the finals twice, and it was the Boston Celtics, the only team with
A
more
single
champions.
team, but guess what? What division are they in? They're in the East.
Yes, the Eastern
The
Conference.
East is 10
Yes.
times. The East is 10 times easier. Now, this year, this next year, I have a feeling they're going to be way harder. But we'll get into that later, because obviously we're talking about your crazy dumb take right now. We're gonna dismantle this real quick, because I honestly, if we're gonna take it, let me bring you some examples of if you think LeBron is a failure. Let's bring some other examples out. You know, I think I will accept if you think Luka's tenure in Dallas was a failure, but a finals appearance while he's injured, I think they win that. They might win that if they're not injured, right? So that's a failure.
I don't.
Giannis's time, but I think but if Giannis's time in Milwaukee, that is a top 5 player every single year he's played. You know
Mhm.
that's a failure because he only brought you one championship. Jason Tatum is a failure. Jalen Brown is a failure. They all bring you one. Jokic is tenure in the Denver Nuggets have been a failure so far.
Yeah.
SGA's tenure has been a failure.
See, the problem I have with you picking and choosing what teams are considered failures at this point just goes to show you the only one you gave me that was a valid argument was the Boston Celtics being a failure. For the Boston Celtics to only win one championship with the championship level young core that they have, that is an absolute failure to this point. But you're bringing up Oklahoma City, Dallas, Milwaukee, teams that don't win championships. These are not the homes of the winningest teams. You could have even brought in Chicago, but even Chicago's not relevant right now. I will say that Luka's tenure in Dallas was a success. Nobody had it on their bingo card that Dallas was going to make it to the finals. Nobody had it on their bingo card that in 5 years, the Thunder would go from being one of the worst teams in the league to being the NBA champions. You don't have that on your bingo card. Those are not winners. Those are not losers. Those are winners. So don't pick and
Okay.
choose. If you're going to talk
So
about
just because history, we're talking about history. That's the reason why. Just because your team won a championship in the past. So by that logic, the Mavericks they won a championship by the time that they went to the finals, little less than 10 years ago. They won an NBA championship
how many
less than 10
championships
years
do the
before that.
How many championships do the Dallas Mavericks have? 2?
I think
1?
they have one. They have 1 or 2.
That
1 or
doesn't
2.
sound like a winning franchise to me. How many do the Lakers have?
So
13? What are we
So
talking
you're telling
about
me
here?
they have to win in the past for you to be
No.
So that
I'm not
matters.
saying that.
You
I'm
have
not
to win in
knocking.
the past. That what matters. to
I'm
you.
not
That's what
knock-
it seemed like.
I'm
You
not
have to be.
knocking any team right now who has never won a championship. What I am knocking is LeBron for being leading an organization that has been known for winning and keeping it in losing ways. When LeBron got traded here, we traded away all of our young core, all of our draft picks. We acquired a second
Okay,
star.
whoa,
We got
hold on.
Anthony Davis for you. We handpicked you.
Hold on.
We constantly
Hold on,
reshaped the roster to fit around LeBron, and all it ever brought forward was a lucky once in a blue moon
A
championship.
lucky? All right, that's crazy.
That's what it
But hear
feels
me out, hear
like.
me out.
You
But
were
before you
competitive for
keep
the
going,
rest of the time.
Hold on, brother. You're talking about this young core. What young core? You traded away Jordan Clarkson. By the way, our good for him. I love that. That's my Filipino man. I like that guy because he represents the culture. But he just won a championship as a small role player. Sure. Okay, sure. As a Laker, what is that gonna do for you? D'Angelo Russell, what is that gonna do for you? This young core, Julius Randle, these people that were the young core and they're gone now. What does that matter? Y'all had Kyle Kuzma and he won a championship with Kyle Kuzma. Sure, that's your part of your young core. You trade Lonzo. Lonzo ain't nothing right now. That man barely had a knee last year.
So
You're talking about this young core and these picks that you traded, and it's like amounted to nothing, and you got a championship. That's all that matters.
So
now.
we traded
you won a championship.
So we traded our young core, and we traded Brandon Ingram. You listed off a lot of the people we
Brandon
traded.
Ingram is a journeyman. Okay, I'm gonna get more into this later, but Brandon Ingram is forever gonna be a man that you trade away when you want to get a better player. He's good but not great. And that's what the Raptors just did. They said, Brandon Ingram, you were good last year in the regular season. You can't perform in the playoffs, but you're good enough to trade for something better. And they did that.
So let me get this straight.
Brandon Ingram would have done nothing for your Lakers organization.
So let me get this straight. Me trading away all these role players because you're the main person I've ever heard that says you can't win a championship by yourself. Trading away all these role players, all these draft picks to win now and to only win once is a failure. After you win the championship, guess what you get? Play-in tournament agreements, appearances, first round exits, injury plagued seasons, multiple coaching changes, roster turnover, never returned to the finals then, never even sniffed the Western Conference championship again.
They've been to the Western Conference finals though. That's the thing.
Besides when they won the championship, when?
Yes.
When?
Let me find this year for you, big boy.
Yeah, go ahead and tell me what year they did that.
Let me see. Let's see.
Not to mention the fact that when LeBron got it, what LeBron wanted, we made sure he had. He wanted Anthony Davis. We acquired him. He wanted a continuously changing roster. We did that. You wanted veteran talent rather than getting a valid shooter in Buddy Hield. You chose to get Russell Westbrook.
Buddy Hield, get out of here. Okay, but hear me out. But you're mistaking. You're misremembering. It's called recency bias for a reason. You're thinking about that bad Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook at that time was on that Washington. They got it from that Washington Wizards team. Am I correct?
Yes. We got him from the Washington Wizards team.
Hey, he was averaging?
I'm not saying
he was averaging a 30-point triple-double. That is a great player. Yes. Any day of the week, I'm taking a shot, and that's a good shot most of the time. Would you rather? Hear me out. You're saying right now you'd rather have Buddy Hield, right, a great shooter, or would you rather have a 30-point triple-double average for your point guard? I'm taking Russell Westbrook.
So hold up. Are we gonna sit here and act like Russell Westbrook was allowed to play the same way in a LeBron system than he was in Washington? You're really about to tell me that his attempts were cut into a third of what he got? He didn't even get half the amount of attempts. What are we talking about? Yes, it does matter.
It doesn't matter what
it does matter because we're talking about LeBron.
Player.
We're talking about LeBron.
Player that you put on.
We're talking about LeBron and LeBron's inability to shift to where the basketball needs to go in order for them to win. It can't be Luka's team right now because LeBron is still on the court. Oh my goodness, look where that got us.
It was Luka's team.
Look where that got us, a second round exit.
About his shot attempts. Exactly, because Luka wasn't there. If Luka's there, LeBron takes a back seat in this whole playoffs, and guess what? They probably make it a tiny bit further. They don't make it farther, much farther, but they make it a tiny bit. But you're also misremembering after that 2020 season, what happened to the roster? Their GM said, bye-bye. Guess what? You lose your best players on that roster. You lose Dwight Howard. Bye-bye. Go to Taiwan. Danny Green, see ya. Go be an analyst.
Danny Green
KCP,
retired.
Go to Denver and go win a championship. Kyle Kuzma, get banished to the Shadow Realm. You going to Washington. Actually, I don't know where he went after that, but
he went to
not
Washington.
The Lakers, and he got banned. It was Washington. He got banished to the Shadow Realm. Right now, he's on this Milwaukee Bucks team. Now Giannis is gone, so now he's still in the Shadow Realm. You lose Alex Caruso to the Bulls. That's not his fault. Your team that won you a championship is gone. And then Anthony Davis's glass ankles couldn't hold up past that championship. Because guess what?
And guess
you can't
what?
win a championship by yourself. And that's what y'all expect. Y'all Lakers fans is fickle. Y'all expect
I'm not a Lakers
LeBron
fan
to win
anymore.
multiple championships in a period of time where nobody wins a second championship.
I didn't say you had
We
to
have-
win a championship. I said you had to be competitive. You kept getting.
He was competitive.
No, what part of competitive
He
is a
was
second
Western
round
Conference-
exiting?
He went to the Western Conference Finals. What are you
Once.
talking about?
In 8 years, you went to the Western Conference Finals twice. Oh my God. Oh my
He
goodness.
won a championship and went to the Western Conference Finals recently.
Wait. When LeBron first got drafted into the league, playing on that Cleveland Cavaliers team, name somebody else on that roster. Name somebody else.
Anderson Varejao.
Sure, name somebody else. He took them to the finals. What are we talking about? I don't want you
But
to.
that was also
I'm not
in the
saying you had to be
East.
undefeated
That's
for
in
8
the
years.
East.
I'm
That's
not
in the
saying
East.
you.
If the
I'm
LeBron,
not.
if the LeBron Lakers were in the East, they would have made it to the finals.
I'm not
And that's a
saying
hot take
LeBron
you
had
can
to
take.
win. I'm not saying LeBron had to win every single finals. I'm not saying that he had to make the finals 8 consecutive years in a row. But it is insane that everybody's willing to shelf this man underperforming for 8 straight years.
He
Of
doesn't
7 years.
underperform though.
He underperformed.
Underperform. He's
Underperformed.
averaging
Yeah, aren't you-
25.
Aren't you playing the game? I don't care about his age. He's playing basketball of his own accord. This is not
I
a
know. I didn't say
mandatory
his age. I said
contract.
he's averaging 25.
You're underperforming. You're not winning. Obviously,
let's see.
averaging
Let's see.
25 is not enough.
Let's see his underperforming. Let's look at his underperforming.
SGA
Let's
is
look at his
averaging
final
20.
statistics.
SGA is averaging 20 and winning championships. What are we talking about?
Bro, because his team is good. What are you
And
talking about?
and guess what
his
happened?
team around him, he has a solidified all-star next to him.
Who didn't play all year?
Solidified.
Who didn't play
right,
all
bro,
year?
Let's look this up. Right.
You
The
had
past
Anthony
playoffs
Davis.
from
You had a
2020
solidified
No, no, no,
all-star
no, no,
next
no,
to you.
no. Okay, how about this? From 2023 to 2026, because he missed the playoffs after in 2020, 2021. No, 2021. Let's go
2021.
from 2021 to 2026. Let's see his averages that you're saying he's failing in the playoffs, right?
Go ahead.
For 2023, he's averaging a 24. He averaging 24. Let's see, 24, 6, and 9. That's pretty good. That's a good average. In 2023, 27, 2, and 8. In 2024, 25, 2, and 5. In 2026, he's averaging 23, 1, and 7. And that motherfucker's 40.
I don't
That
care
man
about
is
his
40.
age. I don't care
This
about
is
his age.
41. Okay, fine. Okay, 39 years old. Nobody's done this at 39. He averaged 27, 2, and
Congratulations.
8, and they made it to the conference finals.
Congratulations.
What do you want
wanna-
him to do past there?
Congratulations. Do you want a cookie for doing it past 39? You want a cookie? Because I want a ring. Like, what are we talking about here? I don't care
Okay,
about his
but
age. He's playing this game of
You
his
know-
own accord. I don't care how old he is. If he chose to suit up and sign a contract, that is on his own accord, whether he plays good or bad. I don't care. You are on my team. I'm expecting you to play at the championship level. You were playing every other year of your career. He did not miss the playoffs until he chose to put on a purple and gold jersey. He didn't decide to have a first round exit until he put on a purple and gold jersey. He didn't decide to get bounced in the second round until a purple and gold jersey. Let's be so for real. Come on, man.
But you also have to look at the team. But look at the teams around him.
You have
You
Anthony
can't name me
Davis.
one. Anthony Davis. Let's see how many playoff games this Anthony Davis has played. Let's see. Let's just look at.
You
the
have
playoffs.
everybody
The
you
playoffs.
asked for.
No. Look, let's see. In 2023, when he played all 16 games, he played. They went to the conference finals. 2021, he played 5 games. He averaged 17 points.
And they got
Okay,
bounced in the first
2023,
round.
He played 5 games and they got bounced in the first round, but he averaged 27. Okay, that's a good year from Anthony Davis. But you want to know who's on that 2023-24 roster? You can't name me anybody besides Anthony Davis, and you can't win with 2 people.
Austin
You
Reeves.
can't. Austin Reeves is not good at this time. This is second year Austin Reeves.
Oh,
Do you know what he
Lord.
averaged in that playoffs? Do you want to know what he averaged?
Go ahead, tell me.
Just take a gander. What do you think he averaged? You think he's Austin Reeves of today? This is his second year in the league, Austin Reeves. What do you think he was averaging?
Second
16 points. 16 points.
for a
apiece.
second-year player. That sounds pretty
Wow.
valid, doesn't it? That sounds pretty
Wow.
valid coming on
Wow,
for a
that's
role
it.
player.
But
That sounds
that's
pretty
it.
valid.
But that's it.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
not valid. How's that going to win you a championship? Your second. Okay, let's see. Let's just go over
Oh.
to that. Let's go over to that. Those playoff games where they lost. Let's just go to them. Let's see what they look like.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see. 2024 playoffs against the Denver Nuggets. This is the year that they went to the conference finals.
Yeah, let's do it.
No, this is the first round. Series stats. Let's go look at these real quick. Let's see. Lakers basic stats. LeBron averaging 27. Anthony Davis averaging 27. They only have 2 other players that are averaging more than 13 points. 2 other players. And it's not like, oh, you're cherry picking 13. Okay, fine. They have 2 players averaging more than 8. 2 players past those 2. Your starting 5 can't even average more than 15 points. And you expect him to beat the team that won a championship. And that's crazy to me.
Okay, so let's go with that. You went to the Western Conference Finals. Where did he go from there?
The next year he got
First
bounced in
round
the first
exit.
round by the Denver
First round
Nuggets.
exit. Second round exit.
But hear me out. No. This is the I just brought up. This is the stats I just pulled up from that first round exit to the Denver Nuggets, who went on to win the championship that year. Right. They went on to. So you lost to the championships whenever your starting 5 can't even average more than 8 points. Right. What is he supposed to do? Average 50? You can't do that. Nobody's done that. You'd be like, MJ didn't do that. He didn't average 50. His team was good. LeBron has not had a good team around him since 2020.
LeBron has not had a
And
good
that's a
team.
fact.
That is okay.
And that's a fact.
I guess.
That is a fact. You can't name me a good team he's been around.
Let's go ahead and go down the list. Let's start with the 2024-25 season. Gets Luka midway through the season.
That team was not good. That team was not good.
Luka, D'Angelo Russell, Cam Reddish.
D'Angelo Russell, and Cam Reddish are not good. They're NBA pplayers. I'll give you that. They are NBA level players, but they're not good enough to win
What
you
is
a
a
championship.
good role player now? What is a good
role player? Derek White.
I listed AR-15 and he's not good enough. Oh my goodness.
He was not good enough. Obviously, guess what? When your team can
I love how easy it is for you to make excuses
points.
for him. Oh my goodness.
Okay, hear me out. There's no excuses here. I'm gonna be real. If you put Michael Jordan on the same teams that LeBron were, they're not winning a championship, and that's a fact. That's gonna be a fact.
Sure, brother. I'm not arguing about Michael Jordan right now. We're talking about the falling short of LeBron James.
But if nobody else, but hear me out. Okay, if you can't replace LeBron and win a championship, how was that a failure? How was that done by his own accord? He's not the front office. I don't care all these GM memes. Like, it's not true. LeBron doesn't make the GM decisions.
The GM straight up came out and asked him about the trades. This is the exact same thing that happened in Milwaukee. It just happened on a bigger team. What are we talking about here? Look, the GM straight up said LeBron green lights or denies some of these trades. What are we talking about here?
Exactly. Okay, and it doesn't even matter. Guess what? They still could not build a good team around him. He's a basketball player. It does not matter what he thinks and what he doesn't. You're the GM. Make the move, brother. Make the move. It's not on LeBron that you're too scared to make a move that, oh my God, Daddy LeBron's going to be scared if I make a move.
Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You said LeBron can't make it to the finals without a good team around him. I can name.
Nobody can make it.
LeBron did. He did.
In 2007.
No, we're going with let's go 2017, 2018. The only 2 people that were averaging over 10 points on the starting lineup. Isaiah Thomas and Kevin Love. Like, what are we talking about here? You had Anthony Davis and Austin Reeves who averaged more points than them. What are we talking about here? You went to the finals with that. 2 years later, 3 years later,
what side of the bracket is he on?
I'm talking about
what side of the bracket is he on? What side of the bracket is he on?
Now the bracket matters. I'm talking about the construction of the team. This team made it to the finals.
It does.
So obviously, LeBron has done more with less. What are we talking about?
But does it not matter though?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Hear me out. What road seems easier? Let's say the Knicks played in the Western Conference this year. You either have to touch. You'd have to touch the Thunder, the Spurs, the Nuggets in the on your road just to the finals, just to the finals.
Nuggets aren't
Wow.
competitive, but you got bounced by them
Nuggets are
twice.
competitive though.
You got
The
bounced in
Nuggets
the
are competitive.
you got bounced in the first
You
round.
got
by
bounced by them twice.
three times.
When
Actually,
they won a championship.
You got
When they
bounced
won
by
a
them
championship.
So let me get
They
this
won
straight,
a
brother.
championship.
So let me get this straight, brother. You're looking at the finals, at the playoff history, and you can't see that the Denver Nuggets bounced them out the playoffs 3 times, 2 times in the first round, twice in the first
Yeah,
round.
one of the-
Those
okay,
Denver
wait,
Nuggets teams were
wait,
not
hold on,
championship
hold on.
teams.
One of the first time they got bounced by the Nuggets in the first round was a championship team.
That was
'Cause guess what
they
did
played
that
them in the
later
Western
that year?
Conference Finals.
They won
in
the
that
championship.
They played them in the Western Conference Finals. That is not the first round, brother. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? They got bounced twice in the first round by the Denver Nuggets. In the second round,
Yeah,
once
and
by
that's
the
a
Thunder.
championship level
And
team.
what-
They won a
They
championship.
didn't win a
They won
championship that year. They didn't win a championship that year, dummy. That was the year before.
It doesn't even matter if they won it the year before either. It's the same team.
Oh, okay.
That is the same team.
I
That is the
guess.
same team.
I guess, brother. I guess.
What do you mean you guess? It's the same team. Is it not?
No,
the same
no, it's not. Obviously, they didn't win again.
Okay, fine.
Like,
So look,
what?
let's go through the. It's the same team.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
It's not.
Is it not? It's not this. It is the same team though.
It's not.
It's the
Ugh.
same team, my guy.
It's not.
What
the
did they lose? What did they lose? Bruce Brown? You think Bruce Brown is enough? Enough?
Jamal Murray
Bruce-
didn't even play. Like, what are we talking about?
Anthony Davis didn't play.
Oh my god.
see.
Oh my god, the two number
think-
ones have to go at it. Oh, look who won. Not
But who
LeBron.
has a better team? But who has a better team?
You are not about to sit up here and lie to me and try to tell me that the Los
The
Angeles
Nuggets
Lakers
are a better team.
the Nuggets are not a better team.
The Nuggets are a better team.
The Nuggets are not a better team.
The Nuggets are a better team. What are you talking about?
It's okay.
Acting like they don't got Aaron Gordon, Reggie Jackson, a good start. They had DeAndre Jordan did not. Michael Porter Jr., Peyton Watson. They had KCP still. KCP is one of the reasons they won a championship.
Oh Lord.
And you're talking about they not. Like, what are you talking about? Jamal Murray did play. He played all 5 games. He averaged 23. You're lying out your teeth now. Look,
I said he
Michael
didn't
Porter
play.
Jr., Aaron Gordon, KCP, Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic. They're all better than anybody on the. Look, they played 9 players, right? The Lakers played 9 players in this playoff game, and I already told you they only 4 players averaged above 8 points. Let me list these people that played. You got Rui Hachimura.
Only
This
8
is like-
players. Okay.
They played 9 players.
Sure.
Jackson Hayes played like 24 minutes. Gabe Vincent played 69 minutes. They had a 6-man rotation. You know what their 6-man rotation was?
Sure.
They had Teron Prince, Rui Hachimura, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. That's horrible. I'm not taking that any day.
So
I'm
we're
not
gonna-
taking it every month of the year. I'm not taking that any year.
So we're gonna act like
Any year.
we're not gonna act like Anthony Davis had 24, LeBron had 25, D'Angelo Russell had 18, Austin Reeves had 15, Torrance Prince had
What are you
9,
talking about?
Spencer
What are you
Dinwiddie.
looking at?
I'm looking at the stats. Like, what are we talking
I'm looking
about?
at the stats right now. I'm looking at the per game stats right now. Anthony Davis averaged 27. LeBron averaged 27. Austin Reeves averaged 16. D'Angelo Russell averaged 14. Rui averaged 7. Taurean Prince averaged 7. Spencer Dinwiddie averaged 3. Gabe Vincent averaged 1. And Jackson Hayes didn't even average a fucking point. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Sure, man. Point still stands. He still underperformed. We're over here getting in.
How?
You underperformed.
27 points per game? 27 points per game?
Yes.
How is that underperforming?
Obviously, it's not enough to win. Like, what are we talking
All
about?
right, man. All right, man. I give up trying to convince you. You could have your crazy take. We could just agree to disagree that he did not have a bad tenure. Winning a championship in the Perry era is great. You win the first championship of the decade. Nobody's been back since. We still have 4 years, so never know what changes in 4
You
years.
said nobody's went back since the Boston Celtics. This is what we started with.
Back to winning a championship. No,
Boston
they
Celtics went to the finals twice.
But did they win? No,
They won
no, they
once.
didn't. They won once. Exactly.
They've been hurt since then.
Exactly. They won one.
But they've been there
They haven't been
twice.
hurt. They
I
were-
didn't
they
say
were-
you had to win.
they-
I didn't say you had to win 8. I just said be competitive. Make it to the finals.
They were competitive. Western Conference Finals is pretty good.
One
Losing
time.
to the eventual champs, but losing to the eventual champs.
One time.
One time.
One time.
The one time. Okay.
Thunder have been
one
3 times.
time.
No, twice. Thunder have been
they
twice now.
haven't.
To the Western Conference Finals, they've been twice.
They've been wow. They've been twice.
Oh my
Wow.
oh my
Wow, you know
goodness.
who else has been twice? The Lakers have been twice. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
You know who else has been twice? The Denver Nuggets.
You want to know who else has been there more than
The
twice?
Wolves have been twice.
The Golden State Warriors.
Wow, but they won
The Denver
one.
Nuggets.
Wow, so these people that you say are doing better also been there twice, and also the Lakers have been there twice.
Golden State Warriors have been there 4 times. Twice if you're only
4 times. No shot. No shot.
three
let's-
times. 3
let's-
times. 3
No,
times.
let's go check this. Let's see. Let's see what you're yapping about.
3 times in the last decade.
We're not talking about the last decade.
Why do we have
this
why
era.
are we only starting now in 6 years? We always go with the even decade. Why is it so convenient? Because if anything, it helps
Why is it-
it helps your case more, I guess.
Okay,
You have more teams
okay,
in there.
okay.
At least you get to throw
So
the
if we're gonna
Toronto
talk since
Raptors
20
in there.
okay, so if you want to start from the last decade, how many times has LeBron been in the finals? 5 times.
3
He's been to the
times.
finals 5 times in the past.
Since
5.
20 what?
2016, 2017,
3
4
times.
times.
4 times, yeah.
4 times. 4 times. He won 2. He went 2 for 2.
No, he didn't.
Wow.
No, he didn't. He went 2 for 2 in
2016.
oh,
He won
2016. 2016, lost 2017, lost in 2018.
He lost 2017, twice 2018, he won in 2020.
No, he didn't win
There
in
you go.
2018.
There's your
He won in 2020.
he won
yeah.
in 2020. There's two. So if you want to bring LeBron's been a failure. He's been a very great in the last decade. He's been to 4
Yes.
of the last
Yes,
10
and guess when the fallout happened?
finals.
Guess when the fallout happened? When you went to the Los Angeles
it didn't.
Lakers. It did. What are you
The
talking
fallout-
about? You
If
went from
the
making the
fallout- but hear me
finals
out,
the
the
first
fallout is
3
not his
years of this
fault.
decade. You went from going to the finals the first 3 years of this decade. Not only that, but winning the finals at the beginning of this current decade, and then go to Los Angeles to only make the finals 1 time. That's a failure.
But-
that is a failure.
think you're
You
just-
didn't miss the
I think you're
playoffs
just-
until you put on a
You're just
purple and
screaming
gold
to
jersey.
scream.
You didn't get
You're just
exited,
screaming to
bounced in the
scream now.
first round until you put on a purple and gold jersey. You got bounced in the second round in a purple and gold jersey. You got bounced in a conference finals in a purple and gold jersey. Like, what are we talking about here? He's had the most losing in a purple jersey. It doesn't matter. He didn't win a championship those years except for 1. Congratulations. Anybody can get a bone 1 time. The Thunder did it. The Knicks did it. The Boston Celtics did it. Everybody else has done it. But I'm bringing you in to be the head of the franchise and bring championships, like you said, to the Los Angeles Lakers. And you failed to do that. Failed utterly to do that.
You know who also failed utterly? Also in a purple and gold jersey?
Go for it.
Kobe. Kobe did that same thing. Guess
Kobe,
what? I
Kobe
get he
has
wins
5
multiple,
championships.
right? Yeah, he
5.
wins 5 championships, but guess what? There's plenty of years he didn't even make the playoffs.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't
So-
5 more than 1?
Yeah, but
What's
hear
the
me out.
what's
You're
the
talking
point
about,
here?
but you're talking about a time span, right? We're gonna talk about a time span, and we're gonna take the same.
Sure, if you want to
same
talk
time
about the
span
gap
from
years after
Kobe's career.
Shaq
He
left,
wins
he still had 2 more. He still got 2 more championships after Shaq left, and then he was uncompetitive because he got hurt.
We're gonna talk about.
Like, what are we
we're gonna
talking
talk
about?
we're gonna talk about the last years, like LeBron.
We're gonna
Because like you're bringing up the last
no
years of his career.
no,
We're
no,
t-
no,
we're-
no,
they're
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
last
no.
career.
You
Wait, no,
don't
you're
get
talking
to
about the
you
end of
don't
his
get to
career.
you don't get to put the Kobe label on him because Kobe legitimately got hurt and was unable to be competitive. You don't get to put that on it when everybody is telling me how great LeBron is. Oh my God, look what he's doing at 40. I don't care. You're not winning.
He is though.
He's not winning.
Okay, because he's on a bad team.
He's not winning.
On a bad team.
This is the roster that was constructed around LeBron, and he can't win with it. What are we talking about here?
It's not a good roster. You can construct a roster, doesn't mean it's good. You construct a roster around James Harden and you don't win a finals, right? But that's the same thing that happened here. They put a good roster around him at the beginning and they won a championship. Then you take that good roster away and what happens? You don't win again.
You're not competitive with LeBron?
You are competitive. You make it to the playoffs every
so
single
if I'm
year,
not
but,
mistaken,
like,
competitive
1 or 2
means that
because
you're
of
trying to win
injuries.
championships. So what are we doing here? We paired him with 2 Hall of Famers. Like, what are we talking about? That's
2
Hall of
I get
Famers.
Luka. You're gonna say Luka and Luka this, Luka
Not
that.
Luka.
But guess what?
I'm talking about 2 Hall of Famers,
Who's
not
the second
Luka.
Hall of Who's the
Russell
second Hall of
Westbrook
Famer?
and Anthony Davis. Like, what are we talking about? 2 Hall of Famers, and you can't get it done.
So Russell Westbrook underperforming is LeBron's fault.
So Russell Westbrook comes in averaging a 30-point triple double on the Washington Wizards, just like you said, and then he goes there and can't proceed to average those stats afterwards. Why? Because he has to fit into a LeBron system instead of letting all-time great players be great. Oh,
But
wait,
that's how
LeBron's
it
so
works.
great.
But
LeBron's so great.
He is though. You're just
So
like,
great. He's the greatest loser. Like, what are we talking about?
the greatest. He's not the greatest loser.
Yes, he is.
He's one of the greatest winners.
How is he the greatest winner? He only has 4 rings. What are we talking about?
4 rings is better than
4
most.
rings and 6 losses. What are we talking about? First round exits, second round exit, Western Conference Finals exits. What are we talking about?
You know who also has those? Michael Jordan. And you still call him the greatest winner ever, right?
How many times did Jordan lose in the finals?
How many times did Jordan have a super team around him? 6 times.
How many times
did
did
LeBron have a super team around him? 3?
3 times for over
Maybe.
20 years? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, what are we saying?
3 super teams.
3 super teams?
How many,
oh my goodness.
how many greatest teams of all time did Michael Jordan have to face?
All teams with Hall of Famers on it. Like, what are we talking about?
No.
All teams with Hall of
greatest
Famers.
Teams of all time.
He played 2. LeBron played 2. If you want to be technical, he played 2.
4.
2.
He played 4. 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2018.
Oh,
That's 2015, 2016, 2018, and 2017, 2018. That's the greatest teams of all time.
oh
And
my
I love
goodness.
you're gonna bring up Michael.
It's the same team. Oh
Wow,
my
so-
goodness. Oh.
It's the same team. Oh wow. So you having to play the same team that's the greatest, arguably the greatest team ever, is not. You only played them once because you played them 4 times in a row because nobody else could beat them.
You said how many
Except for
how
you.
many great teams did he play? He played 2 great teams.
I said how many of the greatest teams did he play?
2, even if you want to put the greatest
0.
teams.
He's the greatest teams. The Warriors, right? You think about the team.
The
right?
only thing that changed on
had
the
to
fine, I'll give you 3. The only thing that changed on the Warriors was adding Kevin Durant, which was a big
exactly.
deal.
So you take the greatest team of all time, and
It's
then you
not the
add
greatest
the
team of all
greatest
time. They didn't
scorer
win a
ever?
championship. How are they the greatest team of all time and
It
can't
doesn't
win the
matter
finals?
if you win a championship.
Yes, it does. The whole point of playing an NBA season is to win a championship. What are we talking
Exactly.
about?
but
What are we playing
you still
basketball
have the
for?
greatest record ever. You
I
still have
don't
the
care.
greatest
You didn't
record
win a
ever and the greatest-
championship.
The unanimous MVP that nobody's ever done since or before him.
Congratulations,
That's the
you
greatest
didn't win a
team of all
championship.
time.
You can't be the greatest team of all time and not win
Yeah,
a
because you ran into
championship.
the greatest player of all time in LeBron James.
And then
That's just how it
LeBron James
happened.
proceeded to go on my team and fucking turn dog shit. Like, what are we talking about here? Oh my goodness. Insane. He's the greatest of all time. Where is it at in the purple and gold? I'm waiting.
All right, man. All right.
I'm
Man,
curious.
You won a championship. That's all I have to say. We're going way too long on this.
Yeah, we
So
can
let's
move on.
just move on.
All right, we can move on.
Should have moved on 20 minutes ago. You said the same point 15 times. And
Yeah, because you
didn't
couldn't
change,
argue. You couldn't
even though
argue it.
I changed it.
You couldn't
I
argue.
was
it.
arguing it. I gave you the reasons. They didn't have a team, and we're just gonna leave it there.
LeBron had a
Let's
team.
move
but-
on.
okay.
No, he didn't.
He had a
We
team
know
better than
didn't.
what he had in Cleveland.
No, he didn't. You're tripping.
Sure, Kevin Love was averaging Anthony Davis numbers. Sure.
No,
thing.
he was no.
Exactly.
We're
Better
changing. Okay,
team.
no. Okay, you know what? You know what? Let's talk about the trades in a different episode. This episode is just gonna be one take, and it's gonna be that we're gonna fit. How about this? This will be the last idea we cover, and we'll head out. We'll clock out because you think Kevin Love averaged Anthony Davis numbers.
No, I
Kevin
did
Love
not.
average 30.
I did not.
No,
I do
that's
not.
what you
But
just said.
I wanted you.
just said he
I
averaged
wanted
Anthony
you to
Davis
admit
numbers.
that Anthony Davis is a better player on LeBron's team than Kevin Love was, because the Lakers were a better team
was.
than the Cleveland Cavaliers were.
They weren't. They weren't. They won a chance. You look
In
at
2018 and 2019 season, who did that?
I'm taking that team. I'm taking that team over most of the other years
can
that
clock
he
out
lost
on
in
your
the first round.
Because that is an insane take. Oh my goodness.
What are you talking
Kevin
about?
Love
You don't want
is
J.R.
on the
Smith
same
and Kevin
comparable
Love?
level as Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis didn't play.
Anthony Davis
played
did play. What are we talking about? He got
1 year, and they got bounced in the conference finals to the winning team.
Anthony Davis got bounced in the first round with the LeBron James on the team. What are we talking about here?
Bro, I literally showed you. Right, this is that first round you're talking. Let's go to that first round. Let's go to that first round. Hold on. This is the first round, right? Let's see.
Oh my goodness, Anthony Davis.
First round.
No way.
1 year, Anthony. But hear me out. Anthony Davis averaged 30.
Whoa. Oh my
That's
goodness. Oh my goodness, that's
hear me out.
insane.
Hear me out.
Did Kevin Love ever do that?
What do you want them to do?
Did Kevin Love do
what
that?
did you want them to do?
Did
What
Ke-
did you want them to do?
Did
It doesn't
Kevin
make
Love
sense
do
if they
that?
both averaged 30, but nobody else on the team could step up and they didn't win it. They didn't win.
Austin
That's not
Reeves,
on you
D'Angelo
guys.
Russell,
That's
question
not on
mark.
the top team.
Austin
Okay,
Reeves and D'Angelo
so
Russell, question mark.
What did you? Okay, I don't care what the hell you think they did. They didn't do nothing, by the way. They didn't do nothing.
They averaged more than most of the players on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Love gets nullified by Anthony Davis scoring more than double his points. What are we talking about?
What did you want LeBron to do? What did you want him to
Be
do?
the greatest player
What
of
did you
all
want
time, like everyone keeps telling him he is. That's what I wanted.
He averaged 30. They averaged 60 points together. What did you want them to do?
Obviously, wasn't good enough to win. Like, what are we saying here? Kevin Love is not
exactly.
averaging 30, but you said you say you're taking the
But
Cleveland
it
Cavaliers
was.
that win again, that lost to the finals the very last time they went up there over that Lakers team. You are smoking. You are high. Let me get some of
I am
that
taking
stuff
that
you're
2018,
on.
2019 team. Kyle Korver. You got who else you got on this team? Matthew Dellavedova, George Hill. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Love. It is a better team.
No, it's not.
Not a great team. It's just a better team.
Sure. If that's what you consider a better team.
They had the Rookie of the Year on their team. They didn't. For 5th place in Rookie of the Year. But still,
that's a better
like
team.
what did you? But what do you want him to do? What did you want him to do?
Perform like he did when he was in Cleveland. Win. Get
But
to
he
the
did.
finals. I want you to be
You know what?
competitive. Like what more do I have to explain to you than I wanted you to be a competitive player on my team?
Okay,
I wanted
just
you to.
think,
I would have been okay if you went to the Western Conference Finals 4 times and got bounced out because you were playing against the best player to ever touch basketball in Jokic. I would have accepted that. I could have accepted that. I don't accept first round exits, second round exits. We are the second
Okay,
winningest
so-
franchise in the NBA. Winning is what we do. I keep saying we. I'm not a Lakers fan anymore. But the point still stands.
all right. Obviously, my points aren't getting through that thick skull. So you know what? Let's leave it. Let's leave it to the fans and the spectators watching this argument. So you know, guys, I want you guys to go down in the comments and just say who was right. And you could argue in the comments if you want. Tell us what points you like, what points you didn't think,
We'll tie
what
it back.
points you agree with, what points you didn't. And let's see. And like he said, we will reply back. That's Xander. I'm Xander. You know, that's
Dimitri
Dimitri Big
Prince.
right there. He's a little stupid, but it's okay. And I'm clocking out. I'll leave it with him.
All right, thank you, Xander, for finally giving the show to the person who's correct in all of this. This is Dimitri Prince clocking out for the On the Shift podcast, and we'll see you on the next shift, man.